Very good afternoon to you. It's 10 to 2 on a Saturday afternoon here in the UK, and I just thought I'd put together a little video just before Christmas, and it's probably why I haven't been as productive as I normally would have been with videos.
What kind of music do you usually have here?
Oh, we got both kinds. We got country and western.
Last week we had the contractors come in and they started work on the back garden, and that's in preparation for building my new workshop. So what we have here is a still shot of the start of the garden, as you can see. Contractors came in. This was a photograph I took just before I took this on the Sunday, and they came in on the Monday and started work. And just after they started, I had to go off to a doctor's appointment, so I went off and did that. And when I came back around about lunchtime, we ended up with what you see in sort of this second shot. We'd managed to get a lot of the stuff down. I actually stayed out with them after the doctor's appointment to move stuff out the little tin shed there and to help clear up a little bit. It also meant that I could decide what was going to stay, what was going to go, and yeah, I could say, right, which trees were coming out, which plants were coming out, what was coming down, which fence panels were going to be wrecked, burnt. And we had a little bonfire. Now, I don't have any footage of the fire at the start, but coming in, we've got about a minute of the evening footage, and just after they'd left. In this, you can also see my my antenna tower, which we haven't been able to see the base of for quite a while. So that's the footage that we've got for the evening. And then as that goes through, we left that burning, and it was burning all night really. Some of the stumps and the trees were not so good, and eventually work carried on, digging, moving soil, shifting stuff around. This next still is from Thursday. This was Thursday lunchtime. They'd already put in the retaining wall, the wooden wall for the top end, which is there just to hold a lot of the soil back because I live on a sloped garden. And then what else? Yep, they transported a lot of gravel to the top, ready for putting the slabs down, the concrete slabs, to make it almost zero maintenance. So we go over to the next shot, slightly different angle. In this one, you can actually see the black pipe coming from the top of the garden on the right hand side of the photograph. Well, that black pipe is actually for my antenna cables for my coaxes and rotator controls, which goes all the way under the soil straight up to the base of the tower, which means that none of my antenna wiring will be visible once all of this is done, until it pops out at the base of the tower. There is a draw rope through it, so I can pull ropes and cables through for adding stuff in and taking stuff out, so that's always going to be useful. And yeah, it's going to actually appear in the corner of the workshop. It's going to stay underground all the way until it reaches the workshop. So it's going to be a nice, simple, easy and dry UV proof coax route, which is going to save a lot of time and effort. Then we have this is Friday lunchtime, and for Friday lunchtime I went upstairs and looked out of my daughter's bedroom window to get the high-rise shot, and you can see what's going on there. The top end, we still need the contractors reckon they're going to need another 5 ton of base material before they can put the slabs up there. and the centre section they can't do anything with until they get ready to dig out the foundations for the new workshop, because they just don't have enough soil to put in that section of ground. And yeah, so that's all in progress. They're coming back in January now. They've finished for Christmas. And yeah, so that's the situation as to why I've not been producing many videos. Wednesday I actually had a hospital appointment as well, so had to drive down to the hospital. But I'd like to say I'd wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and hopefully in the new year we'll have some great projects in line. Thanks very much for watching, and as I say, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whichever greeting you want to have, and we'll see you all in the new year. Bye for now.